Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Of course. Well, yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. First of all, for some reason, my computer slash router slash internet access slash whatever is acting up. So I apologize in advance if you guys have a little bit of skipping. I tried running some scans on my computer. I've done just about everything I can. So try and get a hold of Spectrum and see if I can get a different router and see if that fixes anything. So anyways, I apologize ahead of time if it's a little laggy for you. But we're going on to mission number 2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shuffle these bad boys up. And what I'm going to do is normally you take one of these and you put the little thing up there in the corner and there you go. Boom, 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 right? What I'm going to do though is I'm actually going to just randomly set up the map board and not worry about it. So whatever direction they are, because we only get 6, 2, 3, 4, yeah, there's only 6 map boards. And so I'm going to flip some of these around. There we go. Alrighty. And there we go. Flip some of these guys, flip these back, flip this one over here. Alright. So, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and place them down, and that's based upon, here we go. Boom. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've got a major battle coming up here for mission number 2. We're going after the scouting force, which has got 2 tanks, 4 rifles, 2 machine guns, 2 trucks, 2 armored cars. So we're taking everything else except for what went in mission number 1. We're taking our 1 artillery. We're taking our Studikampf 251. We're taking our rifle team, taking our machine gun team, we're taking our anti-tank team, we're taking our Panzer 3, our Stug 3, and our Stug 3. So 2, 4, 6, 8 units. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they have 12 units. So should be a big old battle for us to see how well we can do here. So that's going to be a setup which is really interesting because all of the terrain is right here in the middle because of the randomness. See, obviously, we didn't go by some of the directions on some of these, so it made it more interesting. So there's going to be a lot of cover, a lot of activity there in the middle. So with this, you see the special rule. Friendly units cannot attack on turn number 1. So all we can do is move. We can't attack. And it all depends on what happens with their units. If they come advance, if they try to stay back. So we're going to have our anti-tank unit, which is 911. 911 anti-tank is going to be sitting right here in this. Actually, no, we cannot put them there. We can only put them. Wait, what was the setup rule on that? Friendly placement. Machine gun teams and anti-tank teams and any of the bottom 2 rows. So yeah, so machine gunner has to go there as well. So we're going to have our machine gunner, which is going to be 922. Here it is. So if we can get our machine gunner up here, that might help. So we're going to bring our machine gunner here. All right, and we do have a rifle squad, which is just going to be a regular commander-looking guy with his hand up, right? And that is going to be number 903, these guys. So you can actually put them up here in the 3rd row. And of course, rifle team, he's cautious as well, so we're going to have to worry about that. All right, as far as our truck, so our transport here can actually transport units. So you might be able to, they got to start in the back row though. That's kind of a bummer. All right, well, we'll come back to this, guys. So we got our Panzer III. Here's our Panzer III for you guys. Check that out. Panzer III unit. All right. That is 391. He's going to start here, I think. Then we got our Stug. Stug. Come on, focus in there. Come on, you can do it, you stupid camera. There we go. So that's our Stug. 025, Stug. Guess we'll place him there. This guy can move 2. So 1, 2. He can also transport guys. But a unit that's transported can't fire on its turn. All right, our AT gun has got a range of 3. This is all going to block line of sight. So if we were here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, he won't be able to see here. But it might be worth moving up there. All right, and then this is this. And then we got another Stug, which we're going to put. Put him over here. And then our AT gun is over here. So there we go. So got to put Stugs, our Panzer III, our Stuttkampf 251, machine gun team, a AT anti-tank weapon, and then our rifle squad there. All right, so it's time to start rolling for the Frenchies here. So we'll start with well, since I have them, we'll go with trucks. So they got 2 trucks. All right, so truck number 1 is 5, which is going to be right there. And the other truck, 2, which is going to be back here. All right, and then we'll go with the 4 rifle guys. These guys are going to be, if you can, they're just going to be the guys standing up with the rifles. Come on. Stupid cameras. All right, well, anyways, we got 4 of them. So, number 1. 7. That's going to be a problem right there. Number 2. 4. That's going to be back here. Number 3. 4. Oh, 2 guys stuck back there in the corners. They probably won't come out because they won't be able to advance into cover. And the last one. 6. 6. Oh, 2 rifle squads over there. Hiding in the woods. All right. Then they have 2 machine gun teams. 1, 2. So we'll do them next. Machine gun team number 1. Ooh, way back there in the corner. Machine gun team. Machine gun team number 2, 3. Machine guns, they actually have a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So they can actually shoot this guy. Oh, bummer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They have a range of 1, and they do their attack roll is 3 or higher. So whoa, I was like, wait a minute, that's crazy. All right, we have what do we have? We have 2 armored cars. All right, so let's roll out some armored cars here. Ooh, armored car back here with the machine gun team, and number 3 with the machine gun team. Or yeah, they're both with the machine gun team. Interesting. See, armored cars and the machine gun teams sticking together there. Last but not least, 2 tanks. And 2 tanks. So I just got regular, like just regular generic American tanks. All right. Number 5. Oh, that's over here with the truck. So the tank's over here with the truck. And last but not least, 6. So he's in this box here. So lots of guys there. Then, once you have positioned all the enemy units, after placing machine gun teams, anti-tank teams, issue each of them an advance 1 order. So machine gun teams and anti-tank teams. Machine gun teams. So these machine gun team is going to advance. He's going to advance actually into cover. So there is a lot of units in this. There's a machine gun team, a rifle squad, and a tank all hiding in there. And then this machine gun team, no matter where he advances, it's going to be out in the open. So he will advance there, so he's kind of behind cover there. And then, after placing all rifle teams, issue them an advance 2 order. So the rifle teams are going to advance here. And, all right, so now we need to look it up. Hang on, because it makes it matter. Because both of these are going to be, so they might move towards, yeah, they probably will move towards, so maybe I shouldn't have put my rifle team up so far, because now they're actually, that's advance 1. Advance 2 is going to move them right up into our space, and this is really bad because on the first turn we cannot attack. So with an advance 1, advance 2, because there's cover there, they're going to go into that hex. Alright, and the other rifle team will go there, and this rifle team will go there as well. So we need to knock them down to 10 points or left to get them in half mode. This is really going to be bad. These rifle teams came all the way over onto our side. Wow. All the way from here to Doom. If I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't have moved my guys up so far, especially since, since I knew. So an rifle team issued them 2 advance orders. Advance. And because all that advance, move the enemy unit 1 hex closer to the closest friendly unit. If these hexes have different levels of cover, move the unit to the hex with the highest cover. If several applicable hexes have equal cover, you choose the hex to move it to. Alright, so that is, yeah, if I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't have put my guys up there too much. Alright, so, fast units attack first. We don't have anyone fast, do we? Oh, we actually do. Our anti-tank team is actually, with Haas here, is actually, our anti-tank team as Haas, he is fast. So our anti-tank team is actually going to, actually, you know what? Wait a second. Before we do anything, we gotta, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got an event card to do first. Add 2 to enemy tactic move rolls. So these guys are going to be a lot more aggressive. So they probably will be advancing on us, which kind of sucks. But, alright, so that's that. The other thing we have to do is some of our heroes have got tactics cards. So we need to get out some tactic markers. So the tactics, what it basically does is they can spend a tactics to move or shoot in a phase that they're not normally doing. So if in the slow phase, they can activate. They spend a tactics, they can also do something in the fast phase. So our Roth, which is our artillery guy, has got 1 tactics. We have cautious, we have a medic, we have marksman for our Panzer III. Our Panzer III is a marksman, and he gets 2 tactics as well. 1, 2. Mueller, our Stug 3, this guy here, is actually got close support, or close combat, I should say. And that is it. So, all right. So I got the tactics out. All right. Now the next thing we need to do is we roll on the enemy chart to see, and we're going to add. First we're going to roll on our thing to find out if we're using 6-sided dice or 10-sided dice. So 1 to 7 is going to be a 6-sided dice. 8 to 10 will be a 10-sided dice. All right, here we go. 4. So that is going to be a 6-sided dice. We're going to be using a 6-sided dice for their tactics, but we are going to add 2 to it because of our event card. All right, so let's see what happens. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So there is what they're going to get. So for the enemy moves, fast units move. Or you can spend a tactics, which we might want to do with 2 rifle squads in this hex. They're going to completely... Oh, we cannot attack in the first round, though, so we're not going to be able to prevent that. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. So we do have a fast attack, which is going to be our... Oh, it's not our AT gun. Who is it again? It's our anti-tank team. These guys are fast. Now that's a little better. So our oh, we can't attack in the first round. Ah, because I'm thinking, yeah. So we can't attack. Because what I would do is attack them and try to kill one of these guys, right? Damn. But scouting force, friendly units cannot attack on turn number 1 down here on the card, which is crap. All right. So what is he going to do? He's in a really good position. Does he? He can only move 1 space. He can try to come up there, but he's going to come over here with the machine gun team and not attack. All right, now the enemies move. All right, so let's start. We'll start up here and then work our way around kind of like a clockwise from here. So, rifle team. Okay, rifle team. You are a rifle team. So -2. So you get a +2 because they're in the same location as this unit. So they need 6s. +2, so they need 4s. Oh, this is really, ugh. So they need 4s. And they got 2 hits. Oh. They got 2 hits on that mess. Alright, so the rifle squad here is got a defensive 2. They're in heavy cover, so 2 + 2 is 4. So 1 to 4 will block a hit. Come on now, let's block both those hits. We blocked one of them. So we will take 1 damage from the bag of death. See what happens to our unit here. So, shaking it up, digging in and finding one and dropping it, and it's support T again. So support T again was something with something. They have something, and that something is place a counter on the unit. During the unit's next time to act, they may either choose to not act and discard the counter, or have it attack and have the commander suffer a stress. Right. So they're suppressed. So you can either try to fire, or with the penalty of stressing your commander. So that's not the worst one in the world. So other rifle squad here, they are, again, shootings, 6s, +2 because they're in the same location. So 4s are higher. They only hit one. So I need to block it. 1 to 4 again will block it. Nope. And we will draw another token out of the bag. Oh, exposed. Right. So enemies are now going to get a +2 to attack this unit, because it's now been exposed where he is. Alright. Now, let's start in this row. We'll go across, then we'll start here and go across. So first thing first, this tank. Tank. Advance if cannot attack. This tank cannot attack. So it will advance. So it's going to advance into this hex right here. Now, it can shoot at our squad. It's the only one, because it only has a range of 2, so it can't see these guys back here. So it's got to shoot at our poor rifle squad over here. So, hitting squishy fleshies is a 5. He had moved, so he gets a -1. So he's got to roll 6s or higher. 6s or higher to hit us. And he rolled 2 hits. Ugh. Now we have to try and deflect those shots. And we blocked both of them with a 1 and a 3. Again, 2 for the unit, 2 for the heavy cover, so no damage. Yay us. Alright, now this truck. So a truck will advance to cover, so it's going to foul the tank and move up into this location right here, which is great because you're coming into our anti-tank. Lovely. Alright, this tank. He will advance into this hex because it's closer to the enemy unit. And he will attack. Same thing. He needs 5s because he moved. He needs 6s to hit. 2 hits again. Good Lord. This poor unit. Hey, 2-2. Double block again. Wonderful. Ha ha ha. Our machine gun team is going to HE advance. So HE advance is move the enemy unit 1 hex closer to the closest HE friendly unit. If no friendly units on the map exist with HE, the unit does not move. Alright, so it's going to move up to see if it can shoot, which is going to bring it to here. So it can shoot our poor guys. Again, the rifle squad. If these guys make it out of here alive, good lord. Because not only do they have to survive the first round, they have to survive the second round as well, because we couldn't attack in the first round. God. Poor, poor guys. I wouldn't have put them up that far. I was thinking about keeping everyone back, but then I was afraid that the enemy wouldn't come forward, but that didn't happen, did it? Alright, so the machine guns. They hit on 3. They moved, so they get a -2 penalty. So they need 5s to hit. Oh, I'm sorry. +2 for the exposed, so it drops it back down to 3. Got to remember that. So, oh, only 1 hit. They rolled a 2, so that's okay. 1 hit. And this time we can't block it. I mean, how many can you block? Eventually you're going to run out of luck here. And ooh, what if we draw another exposed? Exposed. Place a counter on the unit. Enemy units add 2 to their attack roll against the unit starting on the next battle turn. Starting on the next battle turn. So actually, they still would have hit. Alright, but I think because he's already exposed, I think you can only get 1 penalty, so no effect. We're going to put that back in our bag. Let me know if I'm doing that wrong, but I bet you that's what you do. Alright, then we go to this machine gun team who will HE advance. He's going to come up with these guys right here. I have a feeling these locations are going to get just tons and tons of units. Again, 3 +2 because he moved, so he needs 5s. Our poor guy. The exposed does not happen until the beginning of the next turn, is what it says in the rulebook. Place a counter on the unit. Enemy units add 2 to their attack rolls against this unit, starting on the next battle turn. Discard this counter when the unit moves. So he missed with the 4, but he does hit with the 6. So 1 hit. See if we can block it. 7 does not block it. So another counter draw. This poor guy, he's just been... See if we can grab a good one here. Right here. A mobile T. A mobile T says... Place this counter on the unit card. During the unit's next time to act, you can either choose to have it not move and discard this counter, or have it move and have the commander suffer 1 stress. This move restriction also applies to infantry and artillery units being transported. If you choose to suffer the stress, place 1 stress counter on the commander card. So he's exposed, he's suppressed, he's immobilized. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense because... Alright, rifle squads, HE advance. HE advance. So once again, advancing 1 hex closer to the closest HE friendly unit. If they have different levels of cover, choose the heaviest cover. So rifle squad's going to move here and take a shot. He needs 6s. He moved. So he's at -2. He needs 8s to hit our guy. He rolled 1 8, so 1 hit. And we blocked 1 hit. I only need 1 dice. Sorry. 1 hit, 1 dice. No 2 dice. 0, which is bad. Another draw. Itarian Hobbyist, what's going on? Little Thanksgiving Gaming. Hey, you inspired another person to invest in Panzer Grenadier. What size are these minis? No idea, man. Ooh, no, Commander wounded. Commander wounded. That is our 903 squad. Commander has been wounded. The 903 squad. That's Feder. He's been wounded. One more wound and he is gone. This rifle squad will move up and he will shoot at our guys again. He needs a 6. Plus 2 because he moved. He needs 8. Double 7, so no hits. Excellent. Whew. All right. Armored car. Armored car says advance if cannot attack, so he's going to advance into this cover right there. Truck. Advance to cover, so he's going to advance there. And then armored car, advance cannot attack. He's going to bring it there. Now we get to finally move. Again, because this is the scouting force mission, we cannot attack in the first turn, but we can move our units. So let's start up here at the top. So this guy here is going to move back. So that is unit, wrong guy. This guy, he's running away. So when he moves, the exposed goes away and the support goes away. But because he was immobilized, next time it's your turn to act, you may choose to have not move and discard the counter, or move and have the commander suffer 1 stress. So because he moved, the commander will suffer 1 stress. And he's wounded as well, so this is not looking good for these guys. But Feder will suffer a stress, so he's up to 1 stress now. That's not too bad, actually. He can do this. I've got miniatures of all different sizes, Itarian Hobbyist. Here's a look at some of them. Some I bought at like a game store, some are Axis and Allies minis, and some are other things. So they're all kind of different sizes. It's one of the few things I did bring with me. All right, so they're going to run back. The French are really being aggressive here, which is crazy. This tank is going to move here. Our Stug, our Panzer III is going to move up here. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Do we want to... If we move up here, we'll be adjacent to these rifle teams. The last thing we want is these rifle teams to come into our location and blow up our tanks. But, yeah, I think it's worth the risk because the cover is just too good. Plus 2 to your cover value. So they will move up there. The artillery cannot move and attack, which is fine because he does have a range of 3, though. So he can shoot everything in these hexes, so he doesn't need to move. But we're going to move up our Stug there. What are we going to do with our half track? I guess we're going to move our half track up here, and this is going to be really crowded here. We're going to bring this up into that hex as well. All right. Now, that's the end of the turn. Boom, we're down to 4 turns left. Now, before the enemy goes, this is important. Before the enemy goes, we have some commanders with tactics. We also have 1 fast unit, which happens to be our anti-tank team, which is right here. So our anti-tank team is fast. It gets to go before the enemies. So he's going to try and shoot this rifle squad. Well, wait a second. What is their HE attack? Is an 8. Ugh. They could move into the same hex as them. And Haas is not... They really would like to get a tank or an armored vehicle or something like that. But the only way to do that is to move up into this hex and shoot at this guy. Right here. No, I think we're going to... I think we're going to just... defensive line, and we're just going to shoot. So he's going to try and shoot at one of these rifle guys. So... anti-tank shooting HE at the HE units. Oh, some of these rifle squads are actually different. They got different counters on it. This guy's got a defense of 2. This guy's got a defense of 3. That's interesting. Not sure if one of them was... No, because these guys have got a rifle, defense of 3, and this one's got a defense of 2. So 2 of them got 2, and 2 of them got 3. So I'm going to shoot at the rifle squad with a defense of 2. So, HE attack, 8s, didn't move, so no penalty there. And Haas gives us a +1. So 7 or higher. 7 or higher. Come on, baby. Hey, Keith White, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Sorry about the drop packets. So you might get a little bit of stuttering here and there, so I apologize. All right, we need 7s, 9, and a 6. So we got a hit. Got a hit. So he's got a defense of 2, +2 for the heavy wood. So it's a 4. 1 to 4. He'll block that hit. Otherwise, he's dead. 7! Yes! So this rifle squad is dead. Whew, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. All right, it was worth 1 victory point. Now, a Panzer III, which is right here. A Panzer III. He's normally slow, but he does have 2 command tactics, which means he could take an action in the fast, and then he would take his normal action in the slow. To attack this unit would be, it's got a range of 2. 1, 2, good. It's a 7. 7, and we get a +2 for our commander. +2 for our veteran Schmidt. So let's take a look at Schmidt if you're just joining us. So thanks, Keith White, for coming on by. I appreciate it. There's Schmidt. He's a veteran, our only veteran we have. He's a marksman. Oh, we got to find out what marksman does, too. And he's got 2 tactics. He's normally slow, but at range 1+, he's a +2. So let's see what marksman does for us. Hey? Hey now. That sounds important. We should probably look it up. I'm not sure what marksman does. Let's see. Marksman. Enemy units do not get terrain cover bonus when defending against attacks. Yeah! So even though it's in the woods, no bonus for it. So it is he's going to spend one of his command tokens, one of his tactics tokens. He's going to activate in the fast. So this guy was fast, so he's done. I'm going to put him on his counter. So that way I know he's done. And then our Panzer III is going to shoot this guy right there. So he needs 7s, +2 for our commander, so he only needs 5 or higher. Come on, baby. We need a couple hits on this bad boy. Come on. Well, we got 1 and 9. The 1 is a miss, so we got 1 hit. So it needs to defend against that hit. Now, it's only got a 2, no terrain cover because of Schmidt, marksman. So he needs a 1 or 2, or we blow that tank up. Come on, let's get this bad boy. Get him! 4, yeah! So the marksman, if he wasn't a marksman, that would have blocked that hit. Because he's in heavy cover, that's a +2. He's a defensive 2, so that would have been 4. But because we're a marksman, he is blown up. Boom! Booyah! Shatter! Explosions. See White, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Come on down. Explosion. And that one was worth 3 points. Nice. So we have one other person, which is our artillery guy. Our artillery guy actually has 1 tactics as well. 1, 2, 3. You could go after that tank over there. He needs 6s. And again, wonderful, wonderful. Look at these wonderful leaders here. So our artillery leader here is Roth. He's only average, but you see there, he's got no stress on him, so he's a +1 at range 1 or higher. And he does have a tactic, so we can use our tactics, shoot, and then shoot again in the normal phrase. So that would be 6s +1 is 5s. He would get the cover because he's, we're not a marksman or anything like that. But we're going to do it. So we're going to spend his one and only tactics. Might as well spend it now. And we're going to take a shot from our artillery. Or what is it? It's I keep calling it artillery, but it's AT gun. It's a 105 millimeter. Wow. So 6s are higher, +1 because of Ross, so 5s are higher. Come on. Let's get another kill. Come on. That's really bad. That's a 1 and a 4. And that is not what that's not what I wanted to see. That was a big fat whooshy miss. Alright, so that's all the fast units and all the tactics that we're going to spend. So now it's enemy turn. Again, we'll start up here, up front. Rifle team. Oh, before we do anything, we're going to roll. So tactics move. We do add 2, and we roll a 6-sider. So, 5. That's going to be the same thing. 7. Ugh. Alright, so rifle team is going to HE advance. So he's going to move into this hex with all these squishy units. Alright, so he is going to, now, you have to figure out who is the worst defense, or who's got the least best defense. So our anti-tank team is a 2, our machine gun team is a 2, our rifle team is a 2, and our truck is only got a defense of 1, actually. But it needs 9s to hit that. He needs 9s. Plus he moved. So he's going to get a... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. There is... Rifles treat these orders as AP advance when at range 1 to an AP target. Oh, okay. Hang on. Reverse. Hang on, because that could be important because we have 2 vehicles here. So, HE advance... Rifles treat these orders as AP advance when... So he can either come after our Panzer III or Stug 3 or our Studenkopf 251. So who has the worst defense of those units, I believe, is what he's going to decide to go after. Let's just double check that. HP. Alright, move the enemy unit 1 hex closer to the closest AP a friendly unit. If no friendly units, and blah 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 blah. If these hexes have different levels of cover, move the unit to the hex with the heaviest cover. If several applicable hexes have equally heavy cover, you choose the hex it moves to. So Woody, I guess he's going to try and move in. Does he go after one of the tanks or go after this guy? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to randomly do it. And the question was, is this my first time playing? Well, I played yesterday, but this is my first campaign, yes. Having Thanksgiving to everyone. Keith White, C. White, Iterian Hobbyist. Everyone, hope you're all having a good day. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see where he decides. He's going to go. Ooh, he's going to go. Ooh, this is not good. He's going after our big boy here. This is our good one. This is our Panzer III with Schmidt. He's going after him. All right. Well, he does need 9s, but he moved. Which is a -2. So how does that work? Where he needs a 9 and he moved. Rifle squad's attacked, -2 penalty. So I guess the highest you can go is 10. So he's going to need 10s. It'd be 10s no matter what vehicle he went after. So, all right, come on. A 1 and a looks like a 5 there. As we're going to call it. So no attacks, no hits. Nice of him to move into our hex though. That's kind of crappy. All right, so let's start with the truck. The truck advanced to cover. There is no cover, so it won't go anywhere. Machine gun team. Machine gun team. Machine gun. Right here. HE advanced. So these guys, this guy, this machine gun is going to move up here. And now he's going to shoot at 2 cover, 2 cover, and 2 cover. So Oliver and actually, yeah, he would go for the HE units. So they all have 2 cover. So again, we're going to just randomly 1, 2 will be the AT unit. 3, 4 will be the rifle squad. 5, 6 will be the machine gun team. 6. So he's going after the machine gun team. So machine gun team versus machine gun team. So 3s, but he moved. So he adds 2. So that's 5s. He needs 5s or higher. Okay, well, we got 1 hit. So 1 hit. Our machine gun team is a 2. Defense, heavy cover, 2 there. So 1 to 4, block that hit. Ah, just missed it. All right, we're drawing into the bag of death here. And we're drawing out. Oh, I dropped 2 of them. Oh, too bad. I dropped 2 of them. One was a casualty and one was no effect. So, unfortunately, I got a no effect out of that. All right, let's try again. Let's try and grab just 1 this time. It is a haul, but oh, look, no effect. Excellent. No effect. Ha ha ha. All right, same thing with this machine gunner. He's going to do the exact same thing. Boom, boom, moving up. He's going to shoot. Same thing. 1, 2, AT. 3, 4 rifle. 5, 6 machine gun. So he's going to go after the AT unit. He's looking for 3s plus 2 because he moved. 5s or higher. He rolled 1. Come on, let's block this. Again, 2 plus 2 for the cover. 1 to 4. Nope. Drawing from the bag of death. And he is immobilized. He's immobilized. All right, the tank. tank, tank. Advance if cannot attack. Well, he can attack, actually, I think. Because he has a range of 2. So he can attack these guys here or this guy out in the open. He's obviously going to choose the guy that's out in the open. He needs 4s or higher? Really? Ugh. 4s or higher. He didn't move, so no penalty there. He rolled 2 hits. Ouch. Our Stug has got a defense of 2, so 1s and 2s will block it. And we rolled an 8 and a 0, so neither one of them are blocks. And now we got to draw 2 damage tokens out of the bag of death. And I'll try and grab 2 of them. There we go. All right, so we have a stress, and we have a suspension and a stress. Ooh, that can't be good. Place the counter on the unit card. The vehicle cannot move during the battle. If it suffers a second suppression damage, it is destroyed. The vehicle cannot enter a new battle until you pay to remove the counter. The commander suffers 1 stress. So our commander has suffered 2 stress, and we can no longer move this vehicle. That is our Stug number 024. He's with Dietrich over there. So Dietrich, when he gets 2 stress, he becomes shaken. Oh boy. So Dietrich is our recruit. Dietrich is our recruit there. You can see on 2, he is now shaken. So -3 to hit because he's got 2 stress on him. And I'm going to put some stress counters over here on the leader. There we go. All right. I know you guys can't see it, but it is way over here. All right. So that was the tank shooting. Now it's the rifle squad. Rifle, HE advance. So equal distance, same amount of cover, but because they can get attacked by less units, they're going to be smart. Well, we got to finish this guy's move first. So rifle squad moves up. He's going to target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is going to be our rifle squad. And he needs 6s plus 2 for moving, so he needs 8s. He misses, so good for us. Then this rifle squad is moving in there. Same thing. Who's he going to target? Number 1, he's going to go after the AT anti-tank unit. An 8 and a 2, so he hit once. So 1 hit. We need to block that. 2 plus 2 for the heavy cover, so it's a 1 to 4. Block it. Nope. So we're going to draw again for the AT unit. He's already immobilized. Casualty. Oh no. Casualty. That's not a good one. Place the counter on the unit card. If a unit suffers a second casualty, it's destroyed. So we're going to put this on the unit card. That is number 911. 911 is casualty. It's casualty reduced. All right, so that was this guy, and the rifle squad. So we're going to go to the armored car. Armored car says advance if cannot attack. Armored car is actually got a range of 1. Armored car has a range of 1. So he's going to have to move. The question is, where would he move? He can move here or here, so I guess it's... I mean, we're going to move that guy there. Because if he has to advance again, he can go into the forest over here. And now the truck. Truck is advanced to cover, so he will advance there. Everyone's out of their range. This guy has a range of 1, this guy has a range of 1, and now the armored car is going to come in there as well. So big old spot there. If we can hit it. All right, so first, let's go with our units that didn't actually. We only have one unit that was fast, and he's done. So nothing he can do. So we'll start here with our AT gun. It's going to shoot. It has a range of 3, attack of 6, plus 1 is 5s. 5s are higher. The question is, who are we going to go after? Let's go after the other tank. 1, 2, 3 hexes. All right, here we go. 3 hexes away. Let's blow this tank out of the water. 6, 6. What did I say we needed? We needed 5, so that is 2 hits. So it needs to defend. Now the tank is a 2. It's in heavy cover, so 2 and 2 is 4. So 1 to 4 will block hits, but he's going to need to block both of them or we're going to blow it up. 6 is higher. He blocked one of them, but not both of them, so boom. Tank explosion. Another tank is gone. So let's calculate how many they have up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have 12 points remaining. We need to get them to 10, and they become half a squad. So that was the 18 unit. It's done. All right, so next will be this guy. He's suspension, so he can't go anywhere. Oh, 24 has got a range of 1 to 2 hexes. We're going to pick on something easy with this guy. Nope. You know what? Let's go after the armored car. We're going after the armored car right there. All right, so let's see if he can even do anything. HE attack. Actually, he does HE attacks as well. So you know what? This Stug is going to go after the machine gun right there. That machine gunner. So he's got a -3 because of the leader. He needs an 8. I'm sorry. He needs a 5 for HE attack. Plus 3 for Dietrich. Takes him from 5 to 8. So he needs 8s or higher. He's going to go after that machine gunner right there. We got an 8. So the machine gunner is got a defense of 1 plus 2. So he needs a 1 to 3. Or that unit is dead. 1 to 3. He got a 0. Dead machine gunner. Excellent. So let's count up the values again. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So once they reach 10, they're at half battalion strength. So we'll get a minus on their dice roll for next round. So that was the Stug. This Stug is going to shoot at the other machine gunner. He is unit 025. He's with Mueller here. Mueller, plus 1. HE attacks are 5s, plus 1 for Mueller. So we only need 4s or higher. Come on, let's do this. 2 hits. 2 hits. Well, I shouldn't have used the French dice, but I did. So where's my black dice? Here they are. Let's move them over here. So the Frenchies, 2 hits on the machine gun team. 1 plus 2. They need 1 to 3. And he's going to need... He blocked one of them, but did not block the second one, so the machine gunner goes down. Dead machine gunner. So that was this Stug. Now we got our Panzer. Our Panzer. Panzer 3. He's going to go for this armored car. Right there. He needs 4 HE AP attacks. This is 7. He gets plus 2 for Schmidt. So he needs 5 or higher for that armored car. 9 and 9. Beautiful roll there. So the armored car needs to roll 1 plus 2 for cover. So he needs to roll 1 to 3s. 9 and 9. Boy, look at that. Back to back 99s. Woo! And that is a blown up AT car. And they are dying quick here. They are dying quick. We survived that onslaught in the beginning. So that was the Panzer. The rifle squad. The rifle squad who got, this guy, the rifle squad, come on, MVP. He took like 12 attacks and miraculously only a couple, commander got wounded and 1 stress, which is not horrible. So they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot at the rifle team with only 2 defense. So, rifle team, HE attack is 6s. Feder gives us a +1. So he needs 5s or higher. So a rifle squad trying to take out this rifle squad. 5 or higher. 4 and a 2 he missed. So nothing there. We go to our machine gunners. Our machine gunners are going to take out that rifle squad. Rifle squad, our machine gunners is a 2. He didn't move. And the leader says +0. So we need 2s or higher for our machine gun team to hit. A 9 and a 1. So we got 1 hit. 2 plus 2 for the 4s. 1 to 4 will block that attack. 5. Rifle squad is dead. Excellent. Another unit dead. So they have a remaining value of 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get them down to 4, the battalion will be destroyed. We actually have, look at this, we're only on turn 4. We have 3, 2, and 1 coming up. So that was our machine gunners. Last guys we have is our student camp, and it is HE attack of 5. Our hero, Friedrich, our leader in this case, is a 0, so 5 or higher. 2 hits. So the French need 3 plus 2. They need 1 to 5. He's got to block them both. 8 does not block it. It is dead. Boom. All right, and now they are officially down to 1, 2, 3. They're down to 4 points. So I need to find out what happens. Is the battle immediately over when they reduce them, or let's see here. So draw battalion card. Yeah. Buying units. No, we don't need to worry about that. Selecting commanders. Terrain tiles. Place enemy. I'm looking to see the battalion. Yeah, it only says, the only thing it says is each battalion card is a set of numbers. The battalion is reduced to half its value of enemy units remaining on the battlefield is reduced to the first number. A battalion is destroyed if the value of enemy units remaining on the battlefield is reduced to the second number or lower. It doesn't say the battle is immediately over. I mean, we know the battalion's going to be destroyed. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it doesn't say, so I'm assuming we just go on with the battle. I'm assuming we just keep going. So that is the end. That is the end of turn 4. We go to turn 3. Again, we do have a couple units that have. We have our armor unit here, our Panzer. So he's going to spend his token, his last token. This is it. So he's going to try and do fast. So he is again Panzer 3 7 +2 for Schmidt. So we only need 5 or higher for hits on this guy. We're going after the armored car. No, that's going to be a miss. It's a 2 and a 1, so it's a miss. But yeah. All right, and then our other fast unit is our AT unit, which is immobilized. So he's going to spend his turn just removing the immobilization, and that way he won't have to take any stress or anything. So that's it. So that's all of our fast units. So now it comes to the French. What are they going to do? We're rolling a 6-sided dice, but now we subtract 2. -2 when at half strength, but what happens when you're destroyed? I have a feeling the battle immediately ends when you reduce him, but I'm not sure. Somebody can let me know afterwards. That's fine. Otherwise, so +2 because of the aggressive allies, -2 because they're completely destroyed. They need 4 points, so it's a 1. Okay. So their turn, they retreat to cover for everything. No. Yeah, everybody's going to retreat. The tank, the AT, they will move back there. Retreat to cover will be that. And the truck, yeah, everyone's going to move back. Where is our truck? There we go. So you got 2 trucks and an armored car left. All right. Yeah. So now they got this nice barrier. So now it's our turn. This guy cannot shoot. So what I should have done was left this guy over here, and then he could have just drove him up here. But I might as well move him up in case they decide to attack again for some stupid reason. So you're going to move this guy. This guy's broke down. He can't do anything. This guy will move here. The rifle team will move up. Our other tank will move up here. Our rifle squad will move up. And we're moving everyone up because they're running away. Our machine gunners will move up. And this guy will move up there. The only guy that didn't move was our AT rifle, who was immobilized, and our broken down tank. All right, so down to turn. Oh, see, this is going to go quick now, isn't it? So that is, right. So now we're down to turn 2. 2 turns left. Our fast units go first. Only have 1, which is AT rifle, so we're going to bring him up. There we go. He's done. Now it's their turn. And they roll a 4. All right, so the armored car advances to cover. Wow, that's armored car advancing to cover. So he will take a shot at somebody. He'll shoot at the... these guys are in less cover. So he'll shoot even at the Stug. As a 5, so he's going to shoot at the Panzer 3. Let's see if he can hit the Panzer 3. He needs 8s. But he moved, so he needs 9s or higher. A 1 and a 2. He's pretty scared. Trucks hold, so they're going to stay there. That's the enemy's turn. Now it's our turn. Oh, you poor, poor dears. All right, so our Stug is going to move in there. Stug will move in there, and he's going to shoot at that truck. So it is, he needs AP attack of 2, and -2 when moving, so he needs a 0, but Mueller's a +1, so we need 9s or higher for hits. Nope, no hits, so he's done. This guy is just going to shoot right at this guy without moving. He needs a 7, -2 for Schmidt, so he needs 5 or higher. 2 hits, 6 and an 8. So he needs to get 1, 2. He's a 1 +2, so he needs 3 or higher. I mean 3 or lower to block him. And he blocked 1, but not the other one, so that is destroyed as well. And now the rest of the units can move up. Rifle squad. He's moving up. And our... Wait a minute, where is it? Machine gun team is going to move up. And... Oh, one of these was a French guy. Oh, shoot. I was thinking he was dead. Oh, so they had a rifle squad left. It's not going to matter. So I won't attack. I won't attack him. We'll just assume he ran back, and we'll just assume my guys moved up. So this is actually going to go 1, 2. He'll shoot at the truck there. And no, he won't, because he's got no AP attack. He's just got a machine gun on it. That's fine. All right. So that's the end of that turn. Oh, these guys didn't move when it was fast action turn, so they should have moved up. There we go. All right. Now we're down to the last turn. Again, our AT unit will shoot. We're just kind of mopping things up, which is just, that's why I think it's over. I think it's just over. I think that it's just over. You shouldn't play this out because it's just, they're running away and we're just moving up and just shooting at them. So anyways, our AT guy will shoot. AT, where are you? They do have casualties though. They need AP attack 6. Commander is +1. So we need 5s or higher. We're just going for one of those trucks. We rolled double 8s, so that's 2 hits. I doubt he rolls. He needs 3 or less on both of these. He rolled a double 0, so that is blown up. Now the enemies roll to see what they do. 5 +2 -2, so advance if cannot attack. Rifle team is actually going to shoot at somebody. They might actually be able to do something here. Let's see. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go after the machine gun team. And he needs 6. He's 4 or higher. He only hit 1. Our machine gun team can block that with the 1 to 4. Oh, it's a 5. So he did not block it. We don't need something bad to happen right here at the end. He's just suppressed. No big deal. All right, and then the truck, cautious advancer. Yeah, no. But he's going to try shooting at. Who's he going to shoot at? That is a 4. That's going to be the rifle squad. He needs 8. He's got 1 hit. Rifle squad. Did not block it. Oh my gosh. Again, we don't need something bad to happen here as we're mopping these guys up. Oh, he's suppressed as well. So, whew. All right, so that's their turn. We just need to blow the hell out of these guys. Last turn. So we'll start with. I'm going to start with somebody that's got a chance to kill these guys first. So the machine gunners actually get 3 dice because we're playing the For the Reich. Knock some of these off, I think. I have to double check and make sure they're in the right zone. But for the Reich, it says when we are attacking at range 0, we get an extra dice. So 3 dice attacking the rifle squad. Machine gunners only need 2s or higher. So that's 3 hits. He's going to block 3 hits or he's dead. Not a good chance since he is he's actually a 5 or less. So if he rolls 5 or less on 3 dice, he rolled 884, which didn't help his cause, so he dies. So that was the machine gunner. And let's see here. So that was the machine gunner. He missed, I think, right? So I have he already went. I guess we'll move this guy in. It's not going to matter because at the end of the round, the thing's over. So we hit him. Does he block it? He does block it, though. But we'll just assume the round's over. It doesn't matter if he's dead or not. We still get the same amount of points. And we're done. So we have an after battle event. Let's see what this does. Pay 1 SO point to subtract 2 stress from all participating commanders. So we are going to pay that SO point out of our leadership card that we got. We gain 1 SO point for each battalion you destroy. So we're going to subtract 2 points through stress to all of our participating commanders. And since they get 2 points for going on this adventure, it basically is going to even itself out. So they're not going to take any stress for going on this run, which is going to be very helpful. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it. We're going to get to the end of the turn sequence. I'm going to do all my homework assignment and write down all the values and keep track. And then we'll have the end of the turn, talk about what happens with all this stuff over here. And we'll do that in the next episode. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Again, shout out to Iterian Hobbyist, C. White, Keith White, and everyone else that came by. I do appreciate it very, very much. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all very, very soon.